All of these ideas and ideologies are based off a fictional occurrence and is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. What's up, everybody? This is Michael from Detail in the Shadow. Thank you for joining me this evening on this video. First of all, let me get the disclaimers out of the way. Nothing is for sale. This video is for educational purposes only in an entertainment fashion. And once again, nothing is for sale. All right, let's get into it. This video is concerning my version of a low-budget Minuteman loadout. Right here, I'm going to show you chest armor. I have a vest that I got from eBay for about 30 bucks. No, I don't have a Daniel Defense. It was just a cool patch I got for free. Actually, I have a Michael Defense, and you'll see that in a little bit. And really good Velcro. I have a 11x14 fiberglass plate. It is rated to stop everything up to a 44 Magnum at 10 feet. So basically, it's rated for the majority of the pistol calibers. And that plate was roughly 50 bucks off eBay.com. And as you can see here, I got a XX. I'm 6 foot, 250 pounds. And it's actually large enough that it covers me quite well. A little bit too well. Kind of makes it hard to shoulder a rifle. But I'm going to have to adjust everything properly. Now, for my primary rifle, I have what I call my Michael Defense. It is a 18-inch 223 chambered semi-automatic rifle. And for my optic, I have this $30 eBay red dot. I have been able to hit targets all the way out to 100 yards, which is far more than what I actually need it for. And oh yeah, as a disclaimer, all firearms on this video have been cleared beforehand as a safety measure. This has a Anderson lower, a Ceratec 18-inch fully assembled upper, $30 Pseudo Raptor charging handle I got from Amazon.com, a Magpul stock. It has a Smith & Wesson lower parts kit, including a Smith & Wesson trigger. It has a Palmetto State Armory nickel boron plated bolt carrier group. And as the 3 years that I've been using it, it has fired steel ammo, all grains. It took me a while to get it set up. I do have an H1 buffer in there, and I have the gas system tuned up, overgassed, and it has performed nicely. I've got it tuned up to where it just runs. Hadn't had any jams in about 2 years. The sling I have for it, I purchased it from eBay as well, about 8 bucks. The ammo that I run, PCM X-Tac 5.56 M855. Now this is a 223 barrel, but on their website it says it can handle the pressures of the 5.56, which are slightly higher than the 223. And as for my primary sidearm, I have a full-size, full-slide Smith & Wesson military and police M&P M2.0. Has one of the longest freaking names in the firearms industry. But as you've seen from the videos over and over again, it is one of the most durable pistols on the market out today. And my primary magazine is an official Smith & Wesson extended magazine. And I have that full of the Hornady 135 grain critical duty flex locks, FBI loadout, FBI approved. And it took me forever to find this holster that fits the actual full size, because most of the holsters only go for the Smith & Wesson M2.0 compact. But luckily I was able to find that as a paddle holster. And I know you need to use retention holsters, but for this fictional occurrence, if somebody is that close to you, you've probably already lost. And I have a fairly small tactical MOLLE bag. I like to travel light. Like I said, this is a low budget setup here. And I have a MOLLE magazine holder full of 2 backup mags, official Smith & Wesson. They are both filled with the Winchester silver tips, 115 grain. And as for my secondary sidearm, I have a Glock 17. It has an Apex tactical extractor, because this was a police trade-in, and I would say the extractor probably takes the most abuse. So I replaced that. I have a Taran Tactical spring kit for the trigger. Brings that trigger down to, I'm going to say, in between 3.5 to 4 pounds. Very reliable. And I also have 2 official Glock magazines for the backup. The primary is filled with these Remington bonded golden sabers, and the other is just filled with these Winchester silver tips. And my backup magazine for my rifle is just this 20 rounder, and these are filled with Hornady Black 223s. Now you might be wondering, oh, he only has a 20 round magazine for backup? Well, I'm gonna need you to help me out. I'm gonna need you to use your imagination and understand YouTube's policies. So yes, all I have is just this 20 round magazine for the backup. And another thing that I have is a good belt. I got this from a military surplus store here local. I'm in Obetz, Ohio, just south of Columbus, Ohio, but this is Cousins military surplus supply right on Ohio State campus. It's kind of a staple to that area. It's been there for probably about good 40 years, if not more. This was about $8. It's not really a duty belt, but is a really good, reliable belt that you can hang things on. It really goes great with this holster.